This is a walkthrough procedure on fixing the front USB audio ports on the acrylic cases. The acrylic cases have these brass standoffs that are counterbored about halfway into the front panel acrylic. There's been some cases where the glue that holds those counterbore brass screws in are coming out, just causing the entire USB front panels to push inwards into the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace the brass standoffs with actual nuts and bolts for each one. This procedure is pretty easy. I'm going to start with a Phillips screwdriver, go in through the back and unscrew the screw that is holding this metal bracket to the brass standoff. Okay, I've already done the other side, so you're just seeing one side being removed here. And then once that's done, then this entire thing can be removed. Now once I have the back bracket and the USB and audio ports removed, I'm going to take this hex to Phillips screw device and slide it over the brass standoff, put my Phillips in and unscrew. And that should remove it. And I do that on both sides. Once that's done, I'll take my drill we will be supplying this drill bit here, which is the right diameter for the screw and the nut. Now, careful attention must be taken to align the drill bit up with the hole that you see on the other side. That hole is only about halfway through the front of the acrylic. So we're going to make it to where it's all the way through. So I want to line this up as straight on as possible and then begin my drilling. Once I get in about halfway, then the hole that already exists there should then help guide me the rest of the way through. Now I want to push this in and out a little bit to make sure that there's enough room for the bolt to go in. Okay, you'll have some pieces of the acrylic that came out, and also in the case you want to take some air and just kind of blow that out. So once we have the holes done through with this drill bit, consider that the pilot, we're going to then step up to a little bit thicker drill bit and put it on, and then we're going to walk through the same holes and kind of drill them out a little bit. Okay. Now, going to put the bolts in. So the bolts are in. We're going to go ahead and put our front USB port thing back in. So we're going to take this bracket, put it in underneath the wiring, and should go onto the bolt, and should be able to push it in. We can start it. Okay. Then we're going to take this and this tool here and put it on our drill. Okay. And then we're going to take two nuts, put two nuts in here. That'll put the second nut closer into the front, so it'll make it a little bit easier when we do this next part here. Just kind of walk it through that way, and then we'll probably use the second.
And that's pretty much it. That is not coming out no matter how hard I push in on it. And that's it. It should take about 5 minutes to replace each one of those out.